Plaintiff Patricia Dinella says when she rented a house to the defendant and her ex-boyfriend, she thought they would be perfect tenants. Patricia claims she was shocked and devastated when she learned that the defendant's ex physically abused her, and she's suing her today for breach of contract. Defendant Lydia Navarez admits she was forced to have her ex removed from the home after he assaulted her, and he is now serving 2 years in prison as a result of the attack. Lydia believes Patricia is suing for more than she owes because Patricia kept her security deposit.
Start with you.
Okay, my husband and I had purchased a house that we renovated and put our heart and soul into it, so it became our baby. We wanted just the right people to rent the house from us, and we had found the right people with Lydia and her ex. Everything worked out wonderful. They had wanted a 2-year lease, which we were excited about, and they seemed to be very happy with the house. And
what happened?
It was in January when she had given me a call, and I went over there, and she had told me that Christmas night her ex had an argument with her and hit her in the back of her head, which she had told me that she had lost all of the hair on the back of her head, and he told her to just leave. She went and put her coat on, and as she was walking out through the laundry room, he picked her up by the coat and threw her out the door. She hit her head on the doorway going out and went down 3 stairs into the garage. Fortunately, she had her keys and wasn't killed. As you can see, that she's a very tiny lady.
Why don't you tell me about it?
Everything is exactly the way Ms. Dinella said. I had to have my ex removed from the house because of domestic violence. And
is it happening regularly, or was this?
Oh, this is the end of it, sir. He's incarcerated.
Had he been doing that?
No. We had a horrible argument. Things had been changing within our lives, and I mean, very quickly, taking a nosedive financially, and a lot of. He was having a lot of problems with work and stuff like that. And we had just came home from a Christmas party at his mother's house. And I even said earlier that day that it was the best Christmas I ever had. We didn't have any problems with making all our rounds. And usually he's a homebody. He doesn't like to go from place to place to place, but we did all of it, and it was wonderful until we got home. And we got into an argument, and he started swinging, and
wow.
I ended up with a concussion, and I got into my car and drove to my sister's. She had to take me to the emergency room.
Now, he was prosecuted?
Yes.
Convicted?
Convicted.
Sentenced?
Sentenced.
How long?
2 years.
Good. All right, ma'am. Tell me about the contract you're suing for.
Before this, Lydia and I had such a close relationship. It was almost like she was my sister. Every time we would stop a conversation, it would be, bye, I love you, and So when she was telling me all of these things that had happened to her, it just absolutely broke my heart. When she had called the end of January and said that she had gotten a call from the water company and they were going to shut the water off if she didn't get the $200 to pay the bill, and she hated to have to ask me for the money, but she said, I don't know what else to do. I loaned her the $200 to pay for the water bill, and she had said that she was going to have to move the middle of March. So I said, what we'll do is we'll just figure out a per diem rather than charge for the entire month of March. So the per diem came to like $696 or whatever. And so...
Ultimately, how much was it? Obviously, $1,100?
Well, it all totaled out to be $1,183, which you just rounded out to $1,200.
But you're suing for $1,100?
Because I made payment.
She did make a payment, yes.
Okay, $100 on
$100 payment, right.
All right, what do you say, ma'am?
Okay, I agree with the water bill. I did need help with that, but I don't feel as though I owe any rent because she has my security deposit. And I didn't even stay a whole month. I was moving out by the 14th of March. Yes, it did take me a little longer than that to get completely out.
How much for the security deposit?
Well, the $1,295. $1,295 was the security deposit.
All right, and did you leave the property in good shape?
Absolutely, sir.
You did a walkthrough?
Absolutely.
Ma'am?
I do have a promissory note that she had signed and dated.
Ma'am, did you sign a promissory note?
Yes, sir, I did, because she was bothering me all the time coming to my new residence.
$1,183, and you paid $100, so that would be $1,083, ma'am. That's your judgment pursuant to the promissory note and the $100 that you paid. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I'm just glad that everything can be settled now and I don't have any other worries with this case because life is too complicated and I'm glad it's over.
I am too. Okay. I'll always love you, Lydia.
You take care of yourself, Pat.
I want
Thank
our
you.
friendship to come back.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Life has not been easy.
I know.
It really
That's
has
why
not
I'd like
been
to be there
easy.
for you.
I thank you.